Hi guys, welcome to Mickey's Makeup Reviews. I am Ashley, aka Mickey Mouse. You'll always see a Mickey Mouse somewhere on me or, around. So yes, that is me from yesterday, a video I did yesterday. I wanted to show you the swatches. So I got this Cargo Cosmetics palette yesterday. I hate the name of it. It's called Namaste in India. However, I did a swatching for you guys. So on this side of my arm is the top row. It's kind of, this light is a pain in the butt sometimes. So the top row is on this side of my arm. Now there you can see how pigmented the golds are. And now I'm going to switch my arm around. And that's the bottom row with the infamous gold I used yesterday. The two top colors look a lot the same. The difference being is that the top one is matte, the bottom one is metallic. So there's the gold I used yesterday. There we go. You can also see the whole bottom line. The only thing I did want to mention is right below, right below here is where I didn't put any primer. So that's why that color's not showing up too well. So anyways, I love this palette. I can totally see myself using every single color in this palette, especially the greens. And the light one here is kind of like a light purple. This is like a mauve. It's hard to see, but it's a brownie mauve. Then we've got a nice bronze coral, a very soft shimmer, which it's a lot brighter on screen, but I really like it. Super pigmented. And then the top is what I used yesterday. They all have names. I'm not going to read them out for the sake of my own sanity. I don't want to read it out. The gold's called Diwali. You know what? I don't mind the names, but I could have thought of a better name for a palette. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it alone now. But you will be seeing that palette in the future, as I love it a lot. So, I also got Amazon delivery today. So, I got the Perfusion Wanderlust palette. It is a 21 Pro Pigment palette. I got it for, I believe, $16 on Amazon. So, look at those colors, you guys. Look at this purple. Look at these purples. Look at these greens. That's why I got this palette in particular, because I am keen on purple and greens. And it also comes with quite a large brush. I don't know if I'll be using it, but there's a bunch of colors here to play with. There's, oh my goodness, there's these chromes here. This one here, Gravity, looks amazing. So I don't know which one I'm just going to play with yet. I've also got a beauty glazed lip set. So I believe there's 5 colors in here. If I'm correct, 5 or 6 different colors. And I believe they're all complementary to my skin tone. Again, I'm not sure because I did get it online on Amazon. This one was, I believe, about $14. It was no more than 14. I got my garbage up here. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm going to pull them out. I'm going to ruin the box because I don't care. Also, I wanted to report, yesterday, I didn't bring it in here. Yesterday I swatch tested a palette. Oh, there we go. Ooh, there's 6. I swatch tested a palette, and it was a Wish palette, and that's why I swatch tested it. But this is really cute packaging. Yeah, like I said, I swatch tested it, and nothing happened. So I'm going to be using that in my next video to review. Now, I can review a bunch of these colors. I think maybe 1 or 2 might not go well on my skin. I do have friends that that will go on well. So I actually started early to do the swatching, but I didn't do my whole face yet. So because I'm using my foundation today, I'm going to be using my BB Pore Silky Balm. It is a primer for makeup. Okay. This is kind of going to be a long video, guys. So settle in for the ride. Okay. So I do use a poof to put this on. Small circular motions or big circular motions just to get an even coverage of the product. It is a balm, a clear balm. It smells so refreshing, you guys. I really like the way it smells. It smells, oh, I don't even know how to describe it. Just refreshing. So I do put it on absolutely everywhere on my face. Make sure I have an even layer. And you can feel it. It also moisturizes quite well. Oh, I also wanted to mention I just waxed my upper lip. And usually it's a lot redder than this. I don't know why it's not. But I was going to mention about covering that up. But it doesn't look like I really need to put anything other than my regular makeup on. Okay. So I can feel the I can feel it. It's on. It's set. I'm just going to give it a minute to sit and set. So again, BB Pore Silky Balm. I used to get it for $4 on Wish. That's with $2 shipping. It's gotten more expensive now. It's harder to find for $2. I am lucky I keep going to the same vendor, and it's always been $2, but I've seen it for about $17. So look, if you're gonna be looking into that product, look for different vendors, because different vendors do carry it. Again, this is the box, and it is Bio Aqua. I've used this for years now. I use this balm in particular for years. Even when I'm not wearing foundation, I'll put it on for my eyeshadow. I really, really like this product. But I'm gonna throw out the wrapping, and we're gonna move on with my face. So I decided to use that because I'm using my foundation instead of any other primer, and because I've been using the Rude setting, the Rude primer. And I noticed as I was reviewing my video from yesterday, my face looked really wet. And it did dry out, of course, but I don't know. I didn't like the way it looked before I turned off the video. So, damp blending brush, or sponge, sorry, I always mix up the two. So I also wanted to mention, I threw out that banana powder from yesterday. I don't know if it's because the product was old or because of what I was wearing on my face already, but I was not a fan, so I threw it out. If I happen upon it again, for the same price, again $2, I will purchase it again. Okay. Okay, done with our foundation. Let's just make sure we didn't miss any spots. Because I look back on my videos sometimes, I'd be like, I can't believe I missed that huge spot, but I do eventually get it. It's just, at the time, I shock myself. So I'm using my Age Rewind concealer, and I am trying to get it to heal my other little issues. Like the one on my chin, I got a spot. And then on my nose, I got a spot. Remember, don't pick your zits. So always do, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm always doing my concealer in a triangle down. That is to bring the light upwards. I did learn that trick off someone else. I forget who, but thank you, whoever you are. And there we go, and then that's this spot here, which I'm gonna guess is just an age spot. I'm getting up there. So I do use I do clean my face every night, and I also every day, twice at least. And I do use Hydro Phase, a very expensive moisturizer from Shoppers Drug Mart. So I do use that, but doesn't make much of a difference these days. So, sorry, I just wanted to test out my new, I got my makeup cleaner here, like I mentioned yesterday, and I can't hold it up for you because it's stuck to the table, but it cleaned my brush pretty good. I mean, I used my Super Pinks with this brush, and excuse me. Yeah, it took it all off. Wow. So yeah, dollar store, thank you. I appreciate it. So I always hang my brushes upside down to dry, or try to, because you don't want the water going into the component, the metallic part up here. So always try to at least put them at an angle pointing down. There's my ashtray. Sorry guys. Okay, so I'm going to do a full face like I said. I threw out that banana powder from yesterday. Not a fan. Let's next up do our contour. Because that brush needs to be clean too, and I didn't do it last night because I was bad. I was too busy showing off my new component to do it. Component. I keep using that word like it's a, like I'm a, I don't know, engineer. If you notice, when you do this, there is a distinct line. Maybe not for younger people, but for people my age, there is a distinct line where your jawline ends, or sorry, cheekbone ends. And then I also do my jawline. Just to cut it a little closer, and then I try to do a thin line on my forehead. Like I said, try. I can always blend that in. Stupid hair is getting in the way. So I have been running this page for a while now. I don't assume anyone's watched any of them, but I did want to talk about a few things again. I do want to mention my teeth. I am fortunately blessed with amazingly good skin, unlike, say, my brother, who unfortunately had horrible skin growing up. I've always been blessed in the skin department. However, and that's in my genetics. However, bad teeth are also in my genetics. I remember when I was growing up, that's just a shade on my face. I've always had it there. I don't know why. When I was growing up, I remember my mom had the worst case of gingivitis I've ever seen. And she actually got all our teeth pulled. However, if I were to have kids, they would leach all the calcium from my body and my teeth would be worse. So, I take care of my teeth like you wouldn't believe. However, genetics, it's just another story. So I just wanted to talk about that for a second and just touch on it briefly to let you guys know. It's not like I don't take care of my teeth, it's just that it's a genetic issue that I've always had. Luckily, I've always had nice skin. Alright, so we're going to do my eyebrows quick before we get into the new palette. And try not to do them so thick this time. I'm having a bad habit of doing that. Oh jeez, I don't think it's lined up. Anyway, I don't care. Farthest I'm going is to the corner store or the mailbox. Okay, so we're good. They're not even, but who cares? See, now that looks ridiculous. What did I do? Oh, thank God for primer and foundation. Oh, they're good enough for me. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. I'm done with my eyebrows. I'm going to clean my eyebrow pencil, brush pencil. I do have an eyebrow pencil, it's just, I find it too hard to use. But maybe we'll switch it up again and start using it again and see how I like it. I do need to get my eyebrows done desperately. It's just they're sparse and I overplucked them before. So unfortunately, right now they're a little unusable. You can't do anything with them. Alright. So we're gonna move on to our new Wanderlust Profusion Cosmetics. Is it taped shut too? Yes, it is. I thought I undid it all. Our new palette from Amazon, and I really want to just try these crazy colors. So let's just dive in to the craziest color called Gravity. It looks like purple and blue glitter. So I'll do swatches later. There's a bunch of colors. There's also there's 2 goldish colors in here too. But I really like the greens and the purples. There's only 2 blues in here, which I like because I don't use blues. So we're gonna dip right into this Gravity. See how it looks. Oh, pretty. Okay, so we're gonna use it as a highlighter, just because I want to see how these other colors perform as well. And I usually don't use more than 2 colors at a time. Now, this is really pretty. Let me take a look in the actual mirror. Oh wow, okay, so it's much like a highlighter. If you do more than 1 coat, it is going to get more of an eyeshadow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it as a highlighter and put it on heavy. Is that thunder? Hope not. Bruce, you okay? Yeah. Bruce didn't even notice, so I don't think it's thunder. Okay, so far the pickup on this is pretty great. There's no fallout so far that I've noticed. I guess we'll see when I take a closer look in a second. The one thing I didn't put on today is highlight. It's because I'm using enough highlight. Oh, someone's banging something. Oh, my upstairs neighbor, he's crazy. Well, not that crazy. He's a cool good dude. He's just noisy. Okay, so that's something I wouldn't normally wear. It's really flashy. Maybe if I was wearing pink, but I am gonna try this purple, which is really intense, and I really hope it's as intense as it is on this palette, because it is just beautiful. Of course, it's called Regal. Purple at one time was the most expensive color to make, and oh my god, I don't have a purple like this. I mean, actually I do, but not this pigmented. So this purple is called Regal. The highlighter is called Gravity. What a nice purple. Yeah, my other purples are not this pigmented. I really like using purple because it really brings out the green. They're complementary colors to each other. Wow, guys. So, okay. I'm quite happy with this palette so far. Yes, I've only used 2 colors. However, it's super bold, which I really like. Sorry, super pigmented maybe is the actual term I'm looking for. I'm just trying to get above my crease because I made a mistake, but oh well. Like I always say, it's not like I'm going anywhere or going too far. So look how pigmented that is. That is amazingly beautiful. And I'm actually going really blind. Forgive me. Well, that mirror sucks. I do have another 3-piece mirror in here, but it's down below and the light isn't hitting me or the mirror properly for me to see. God, that's horrible. Horrible. Like, I would never actually go out like this. When I do go out, I use a proper makeup. Yeah, mirror and make sure my shit's proper. That's when I actually go out. That doesn't happen often. There we go. I'm happy now. Alright, so first impressions, I am liking this palette. The brush is cute. It's kind of big though. It'd be only good for highlighting, not for precision work like I was just doing. Another thing is the brush, the color is really pigmented. So cleaning your brushes afterwards, I think is going to be a pain in the ass. So I'm cleaning this brush right away. So I can use it again soon. Okay, so this is really bright for me. I'm like, eh. Like, especially the monochromatic, like, or the pink, sorry. Just because it's so shiny. So, you know what, to even it out, I'm going to highlight my cheeks. A cupid's bow and my chin. And hopefully that evens it out a little bit. Makes my face a little brighter. Do my forehead too. There we go. And actually, if I had it on me, I'd use that really bright powder that I have, but I don't have it on me. I left it in the other room. I only brought in things that I wanted to use. So, yeah, first impressions, I really like the colors. I would definitely wear this as an eyeshadow instead of a highlighter. I feel it's too bright. I'm not going to dumb it down at all. I'm just going to leave it. Let me put on some mascara and then we'll go on to lips. Excuse me. So I'm not going to do my under eye because this purple is super bright. However, I just had an idea of putting some of the Galaxy on the bottom. So again, I'm using my new mascara from Wish. It's a very, very fibrous mascara. I really like it, but it's dangerous. Meaning it takes a minute to dry, so I can't blink too hard. Like, usually it goes on really nice. That doesn't look too good, does it? I wish I had one of those separate, you know how they have the ones for actual makeup artists that, like, toss away, you can toss away, and are single use? I wish I had those. Be wasteful though. Just cause that looks clumpy as shit. That didn't happen yesterday, but you know what I also did? I also removed a lot of product from the wand, you guys. See, if you look at my finger, see how fibrous it is? Like, it didn't come off like totally just black. It came off fibrously, like it's actual, making my eyelashes longer. Yeah, no, it's totally a thick product, and I only recommend for people who know how to use what's it called? Eyeshadow. Sorry, mascara. What's wrong with me? I'm high. That's what it is. Try it out anyway. Okay. So I just want to make sure my lips are super exfoliated. I already did it once. I'm doing it again. Because the reviews on... Okay, the reviews for the Beauty Glazed lip products were half and half. Okay? So it did get 4.5 stars. However, the complaints that I saw were that it was clumpy on the lips. I'm gonna say it's someone who doesn't know what they're doing. But what do I know? So I'm going to use the cutest color in my opinion. This one's called Kristen. And again, this is by Beauty Glazed Matte Liquid Lipstick. Ooh. That is brighter than I thought. Some more coral, and I thought, ooh, that felt really nice. Okay, I like that. Okay, dries super fast, guys. So that's something. And looking in the mirror, it's different than looking in the camera. I know, it's weird, but instant spliff test, nothing. A little tiny bit where I should have blotted. I'll blot one more time. Oh, and then even when I blotted, only a tiny bit came off. So I'm gonna kiss my wrist. Absolutely nothing. I love it. Takes a couple hours though. Takes a couple sips of a drink to really determine. Now the next color I really want to try is this one because they don't really look the same as when they're in the product, or sorry, in their vial. So the other two colors I think might look good is this red that I'll try eventually, and then maybe this pink. And then there's two other colors here. This one's more of a brown orangish tone, which don't look good on me. Does not look good on myself. So I won't be using this. And this I think is going to be way too light for my skin tone. So I went away. Cables now. Anyway, not done yet, you guys. Now I really feel the need for some powder on my face now that I use the primer. My face feels like it's super damp, even though it's not. What is shining is product that I've put there. So I don't have it on me, so I am going to use my setting spray. And yeah, we're going to come back soon to see how this lipstick ended up doing. Performing. Okay? So I use my Ready Set spray, setting spray, and I'm just going to let it sit. I also have a fan in here to dry my face faster. Yeah, the benefits of being in the better room. I like to do it in the other room just because that's where all my makeup is and that's where all my Mickey Mouse stuff is, but I also do like doing it in here because of the lighting. Alright, so my face is still damp. I don't want that. This is still going, don't worry. I'll put it for a later time. I just want to sit for a minute and let the spray sit. I wanted to see the lips. I'm pleased. I'm just waiting for my setting spray to dry because right now I look really damp, really shiny, and I don't like that. So gotta do my hair again. Anyway, I don't think I have anything else to say right now, but I want to do my face again very soon, like in a couple hours. So I actually will be doing that. We're gonna take all this color off and we're gonna test different colors from this palette because I'm really liking this palette. There's some greens and golds I want to try in here, and also I'll do a swatch for you. I know I should be doing the other Wish palette, but this one's more exciting for me right now because there is 26 colors? I can't count right now. No, I can't count right now. But yeah, anyway, I'll be back in a couple hours to do a couple different colors and to try a different lipstick and to rate the lipstick that I'm wearing. Catch you later.